Lopez ready to fire away, and off we Pleasant. Lopez again with the 0-2. Pops in front of White. All that time, and then
99 OPS in the second half. But he was hoping to sell it.
Are battling the sun.
And we've seen it throughout spring training here all the time. His career, he was the consensus #1
fielder. This one a little works, and it is a big deal for you with Jerks and Profar. Yankees.
So spring, and that he could be their guy out there and left.
Here as the Yankees skipper, and then signing the 3-year $42 million.
For all, it's still got to be well maintained.
Hit it pretty well, but this is a guy though that is maybe glasses down, backpedaler at Austin Riley, and it's just good to see Austin back. It's gonna go a deep shot. What a sight for sore eyes. That you don't get many at the wall. And Matt. All right, so Stroman got.
Nick Allen just got under that flat.
2 first-inning homers.
Actually, since Spencer Schwellenbach has also thrown.
Eli White has
did a really nice job of trying to protect him. In a way you almost anticipated to some.
2 here to Cabrera, and he buried.
I wonder if he's taking a little bit of speed off that pitch.
2.
Obviously.
And Pablo Reyes. But last year, some for the White Sox, few for the second. He's at 40 pitches and pitch number 1-1. And 2 outs.
This one.
But I told you, every spring game you get second base. Throw to Goodwin. Adding 6 in the Braves order. Low roller to Reyes. 1 out in spring. Ooh. White appears to be okay. Put on your Sheldon. But in.
Backed up and panicked.
Out in front.
League is a little bit mean at the big league guys. From Riley, he's beautiful.
Stations going. Are guys asking questions? Are they?
Hey, he's cool and everything, and they have to dissect the angle of my bat. You know,
is that correct?
Well, honestly, I was.
An unbelievable conversation to have, sir.
Wristbands, I'm ready to go. I tell Snick, I got him one time.
Well, no homers, but beating them on the golf course as well.
And he had as a left-handed hitter.
Oh, Stroman with a stand-up double.
Finished by Peace. The Veterans Committee got it right.
First down as well. Allen feet. Productive out. Yankees. With Matt Olson on a good Sunday. Hope they went long homer.
Start saying your prayers on a Sunday.
A couple of high bounces. Austin Riley down at third base here.
It's always a little jarring when you see a guy still control, but I think it was caught.
That's gonna. Here's Drake Baldwin. Third baseman Peraza back in the wind. The right center. Now which. But you're seeing the former shortstops
are the best trophies in the sport.
Yeah.
You want Glove Award, and you can thank Darren Erstad for that.
That's a great college baseball pro. 2. Allen has to hurry. He does.
Get from this right-hander.
And drops it in front of Ellis. Sonic hit it to the wall and left. His first. And he's in Eddie Alvarez. To Alvarez. Way ball. Right. Swing and a.
To get the doors open.
Sharply to second.
For obvious reasons, it's pretty popular. It's got a 360 concourse.
Mentioned the Hurricane this past offseason.
So a lot of folks will think about coming down here.
Welland Park is a thrive. Stadium's always open. You can always come in.
With us. You do an amazing.
And what's so great about the battery and everything else that's going this past winter, and he said they had in the lower half and the balance. So difficult to resist.
1-2 and pro
hands.
He's able to lay off the break. Baratza backhands, but
There's always some kind of farmer's market going on.
5-4.
For Andrew Jones, you know, the whole city, everybody, the whole island.
Out there today.
Yes, right here, the sun.
Everything just kind of came together.
And good and ready to.
Now, I guess you probably have a unique.
I did, yes. We fish. I does it all the time.
Besides,
How much has that been happening in the clubhouse? And
you said maybe the most excited person.
You guys, and you know, this is a
$1 smile. It's hard to beat.
you can tell
Back. Just
he had a previous.
nothing is easy. The thing with all those guys,
And for for Mendez, you also know he brings a lot of value. So
all right, CJ, I'm curious.
traffic, by the way,
Or maybe they're
bounce back and seeing how you feel afterwards. But
things start to shuffle around here for both.
long arm.
3. CJ was alluding.
Well, they're paying him just a little bit that first.
Can't do anything with it.
Here. Ooh, the feel is something that's.
And Sandy's throw a little. You're. Yeah, Kelnick.
Rate stays high, and this is kind of an in the big leagues in 2000 and righties and putting them on to go.
Still drifting. Wind kind of.
Anniversary in January, which is a lot of base today, went by really quickly, really efficient.
Something that CJ and I. Oh, this ball may go.
Got a lot of time to kind of think, make sure I'm on top of my routine. So, whatever.
Wow.
He's got a plan, and he's always looking to look. He's the real deal. Out there in left field for a spring training game.
Williams will hold it. Outings, 2 total innings.
What an absolute grind. Every amount of time to say, you know what, it's probably.
Wind blowing out that way.
He's got.
November, gave him a chance to be in camp.
Which is possible, which means for the guy. Holy, threw the ball really well out in Arizona.
First at bat today for Kevin Kill. /Braves. Two away on the air, Gretchen. Rodriguez swing
By all.
bullpen spots to start the season.
Joe Jimenez, Daysbel Hernandez.
Carpet to second, 1 away. It's Hernandez.
The go-to pitch to get the swings freed, certainly. Cody Bellinger is a
Committee until he returns.
series and get contract extensions.
Daysbel Hernandez. You know, I remember when left field. Davis back in 2019. Not going to make it to the track. Take it in. Go there now.
And the Braves will open 18th and 19th against the.
Oh, bobbled it.
I think what we'll see, just speculate, get a full day off and then go. I don't think.
From Los Angeles before that. That chance to add to it.
You know, the Yankee pitch.
Chandler is close to where I'm from in Evan. But caught. No double play, though. McCabe, the batter now. Bases. And McCabe. What? Braves have been. Swing and a miss at the 0-2, but he threw it down, made it. And another guy who grew. 1-4.
He's kind of on his way up here. I mentioned. Just want to be able to put something in the back of the mind.
That's when you know it's spring. Harper trying to slam the door shut. Yeah, I don't know that there's a. It will. So boy, the train is off the track. Subway rat.
Can't sit on your best material.
4 homers, 11 runs. You do, and I'm not just saying this because you're here with us. You do an amazing.
Yeah, we don't need to sell you on coming to Atlanta. What's so great about the battery and everything else. Let's go talk about the free agent market this past winter. And he said they had during the season regarding the leg kick and the lower half and the balance. Yeah, for sure. Tater tots are just so difficult to resist.
1-2 and
Messy for sure. It's just sticky. I'm going to have to wash my hands.
Nick Allen is 0 for 2. He's able to lay off the break. Down the third base line. Peraza backhands. But
Some coffee and go there on a weekend. There's always some kind of farmer's market going on.
left side, another chance for Peraza. 5-4.
The whole time, you know, for Andrew Jones, you know, the whole city.
I thought you were going to be an Atlanta Brave.
Great, everybody, the whole island.
Throw that you made. The sun seems really tough out there today.
Yes, right here, the sun.
2024 for you. It felt like everything just kind of came together.
To do it this year, I'm feeling good and ready to. I feel right in.
Now, I guess you probably have you go fishing with Ozzy?
I did, yes. We fish a lot, but, you know, he does it all the time.
Besides
Papa Miento with, how much has that been happening in the clubhouse? And
I was watching the first interview you had, and you said maybe the most excited person.
You know, that high energy guys, and, you know, this is a.
He does. He's got that $1 million smile. It's hard to beat.
you can tell.
And Spencer Schwellenbach just.
Well, he had a previous.
Nothing is easy. The thing with all those hires, there's a lot of comfort there.
Yeah, and for Mendez, because they like the guy, but that part is nice, but they also know he brings a lot of value, so.
All right, CJ, I'm curious
For the bus, so yes, he is in front of traffic by the way.
or maybe they're
Miles an hour, and of course you're trying to bounce back and seeing how you feel afterwards. But
seeing 5, 6, 7 in the lineup as things start to shuffle around here for both.
he's got going a little bit in the back. Long arm.
So the Braves signed him December of 23. CJ was alluding.
Times when they're free agents, they'll give him that 2-year deal where they're paying him just a little bit that first.
Down it short by Cairo, but he can't do anything with it.
As what we saw from him last year. And trying to compete for a spot. The feel is something that's 34 walks.
Runner goes for third, and Sandy's throw a little.
So
Well, you're all electric. You're electronic. You're right field. Yeah, Kelnick have to live with.
as long as that strikeout rate stays high, and this is kind of an about his walks. They weren't terrible last time he pitched in the big leagues in 2000, and managers and how they felt about him maybe facing righties and putting them on to go.
Kelnick still drifting. Wind kind of.
So welcome to the anniversary in January, which is a lot of. All right, so let's talk about the outing today. Went by really quickly, really efficient.
And I did that today.
Something that CJ and I.
Every one or 5 days.
Oh, this ball may go 5-1 Atlanta.
Your 5th or 6th day, so you got a lot of time to kind of think.
For you.
Yeah, biggest thing is just staying healthy. Make sure I'm on top of my routine. She'll say, looks good, so whatever.
Wow, flashy about it.
And he's got great stuff, and he's got a plan, and he's always looking to learn about this guy. That's how you know he's the real deal. He had black and then colored the middle in white out there in left field for a spring training game.
The solid single to right. Williams will hold it. 14. He threw in 2 outings, 2 total innings, back to a big league roster.
What an absolute grind. And can break most guys who get a certain amount of time and say, you know what, it's probably.
The Braves add another one on. Right center, wind blowing out that way. Miners with a 3-run jack.
He's got
here this afternoon. Signed him to that minor league deal back in November. Gave him a chance to be in camp for Atlanta.
10 spots, and so you'd like to see that pitch as much as possible, which means for the guy. He also participated in the fall league, threw the ball really well out in Arizona.
First at bat today for Kevin Kill. Streaming today, youtube.com/Braves. The end of the bat, shallow right. 2 away. Is that going on the air, Gretchen? Rodriguez swing
Beach, and no, good time was had by all.
Trying to lock down one of those bullpen spots to start the season.
You can see his overall numbers with the injury to Joe Jimenez. Daysbel Hernandez.
On the carpet to second, 1 away. The second spot of the order batting here against Hernandez.
That slider more. That is kind of the go-to pitch to get the swings. And they did really well to get Max Fried, certainly. Cody Bellinger is, they
think, maybe kind of a DH by committee until he returns.
Lead this club for at least a couple of more years. Pressure from the outside. They both end up going to the World Series and get contract extension.
In line, especially in those two markets. Daysbel Hernandez.
They feel better asking for a small.
You know, I remember 1-2 slap the other way and out into left field. For 5th round pick by the Atlanta Braves back in 2019. Because he can do a number of different things for you. How far is this one going to go? It's not going to make it to the track. Take it in. Braves.com/tickets. Go there now.
And the Braves will open the 2 games that they'll play out there, the 18th and 19th against the.
To where you're going to be on opening day.
Oh,
bobbled it.
Actually get to opening day. I think what we'll see, just speculate, take a handful of at bats the second day, get a full day off, and then go. I don't think
day off after coming home from Los Angeles. Before that, in December from Cleveland.
From the 3-hole today.
Hey, you'll take that. Chance to add to it.
Did you know the Yankee pick?
So, yeah, Chandler is close to where I'm from in Evan.
No.
Line, but caught. No double play, though. McCabe, the batter now, bases. And McCabe, what? 11-1 Braves. The runners at the corners. And Olsen went back-to-back with solo homers. Braves have been. Swing and a miss at the 0-2, but I don't know he's going to be able to do anything with that. He threw it down, made it. And another guy who grew right back where it came from. 1-4.
Staff, and I think this is a guy that is kind of on his way up here. I mentioned up of the big leagues, and just want to be able to put something in the back of my year ago. All right.
That's when you know it springs here. Landon Harper trying to slam the door shut.
That scene?
Yeah, I don't know that there's a Rob. Yep, it will. So
what's going on over here?
Oh boy, the train is off the track. And Gretchen said, and that's right.
So that's just
your
a rat.
subway rat.
Can't sit on your best material.
Over. The Braves dominate today. 4 homers, 11 runs.